Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Man United ace Alejandro Garnacho provides a huge injury update on Instagram. Manchester United youngster Alejandro Garnacho has hinted that he could return to action in the coming weeks. The 18-year-old suffered an ankle injury against Southampton on March 12, and he has since been on the sidelines. United boss Erik ten Hag has not provided any return date, but it appears Garnacho could be involved soon. In an Instagram post story, Garnacho dropped a huge update by confirming that he is back wearing football boots. The Argentine has had a tremendous breakthrough season with United. He has registered 4 goals and 5 assists from just 1,100 minutes of first-team football. Each of those goal contributions have come in winning situations. In our opinion, the youngster has the potential to become a world-class player in the long run. Ten Hag recently said that Garnacho will definitely return for the season final, and it seems he could be available sooner rather than later. Following his latest update, the teenager has returned to light training on the grass, and he could be working with his teammates in a couple of weeks' time if there is no setback. The 25 million euro rated star should have a key role to play for United in the season run-in, as he has the ability to change the dynamic of games with moments of brilliance. His last gasp winner at Fulham and his match-winning assist during the Manchester derby have already made him a clear favourite among the Red Devils faithful. West Ham will turn to Man United midfielder Scott McTominay as Declan Rice replacement. West Ham United are almost certain to lose Declan Rice in the summer, and in order to replace the midfielder, the Hammers have turned their attention to Man United. The English international is attracting interest from Premier League clubs such as Arsenal and Liverpool, with West Ham set to gain over £100 million from the 24-year-old sale. The Hammers are already on the lookout for replacement, and according to Todo Vigac's, Scott McTominay is one star on their list. The Scotland international is expected to leave Old Trafford in the summer in search of more game time, and the London club could be a good fit for the 26-year-old. West Ham will face competition from Newcastle for the Man United star, as the Magpies have been linked with a move for the midfielder for a while now, reports the Daily Mail. Eddie Howe is looking to strengthen his squad during the next transfer window as the Tennessee club prepares for potential Champions League football next season. McTominay will not be the only star coming through Newcastle's door, but West Ham will try to make their acquisition of the Scotland international a bit harder. The Glazers want Man United to stay as they plot to double the club's value. Joel and Avram Glazer want to secure investment which will see them remain as Manchester United owners, reports ESPN. They are confident of getting the deal done, as it could also see the value of the club double over the next decade. The Glazers put the Red Devils up for sale last November, and Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Thani emerged as the favorite to complete a takeover. The Qatari faces competition from Sir Jim Ratcliffe, but there are other groups keen on acquiring minority stakes. Kevin, Brian, and Edward Glazer and Darcy Glazer, Caswoods, want to offload their stakes in the club. However, co-chairman Joel and Avram Glazer want a new investment, which will enable them to remain in charge. They believe Man United could be worth £10 billion in the coming years due to the anticipated organic growth. The arrival of minority shareholders would help provide the funding needed to oversee major changes. The Red Devils need to recruit more top players to boost their chances of challenging for major silverware. The Carrington training ground and the Old Trafford Stadium also need major upgrades. Financing from minority shareholders would get that done, and Joel and Avram appear ready to choose the option. It would leave the likes of Sheikh Jassim, Ratcliffe, and the fans disappointed. Man United owners have asked for a fresh round of bids from prospective buyers. 2 rounds of bids have already been received. However, none of the interested parties met the Glazers' £6 billion asking price. Ten Hag ready to include Amad Diallo in Man United squad next season. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag is reportedly ready to include Amad Diallo in his squad next season. The 20-year-old is currently on a season-long loan at Championship outfit Sunderland. He has been impressive with his performances at the Stadium of Light, registering 12 goals in 33 league appearances. The Ivory Coast international scored the winner in the Black Cats' 2-1 home victory over Birmingham City over the weekend. According to Manchester Evening News, Ten Hag is pleased with the winger's development and is open to including him in the squad next term. The youngster will likely be part of United's pre-season tour of the United States, where they will play two friendlies against Wrexham and Borussia Dortmund. Men also claim the Red Devils plan to loan or sell Anthony Elanga and Facundo Pellistri in the summer. Marcus Rashford and Alejandro Garnacho are regarded as Ten Hag's top options on the left flank. Amad could compete with the Brazil international Anthony for the right wing position next season. The 20-year-old joined United from Atalanta in a £37 million deal in 2021, but he has made only 9 senior appearances at Old Trafford. The Ivory Coast international was loaned to Rangers for the second half of the 21-22 season, but the loan move wasn't successful as he made just 5 Scottish Premiership appearances and didn't play a single minute of their Europa League campaign. However, Amad has made a huge comeback this season by impressing with his performances at Sunderland. Manchester United loanee Jack Butland set to become free agent. Manchester United loan goalkeeper Jack Butland is set to become a free agent at the end of the season. The Athletic report Crystal Palace are content with their current options in goal, and Jack Butland is surplus to requirements. His contract expires at the end of the season. This could have implications for Manchester United in the summer. The goalkeeper position is one in flux at present. Butland could yet be re-signed. Jack Butland is a backup at Manchester United. With Tom Hitton out injured, he is up to second choice, having been the third option since his January loan move. When it comes to Manchester United goalkeepers next season, nothing at all is certain. David De Gea's contract expires in June, while Dean Henderson could also be sold at the end of the campaign. Tom Hitton's contract expires too. He is 36, while Butland is 30. It makes more sense for Erik Ten Hag to pursue Butland as a longer-term backup. The manager made it clear this year he wants 3 first-choice goalkeepers. Whatever happens with De Gea, Butland's current role will need replacing, and it would make a lot of sense to do it with Butland himself. The former England international has not played a game yet for Manchester United, but if he is needed, he will be ready. This isn't the most exciting summer deal, but it's a possibility that United take a practical view to sign Butland on a 1 or 2 year deal if Erik Ten Hag is pleased with his work behind the scenes. Atalanta wants 65 to 70 million euros for Manchester United target Rasmus Hojlund. Serie A outfit Atalanta have set a price tag of 65 to 70 million euros on Rasmus Hojlund amidst interest from Manchester United, according to Corriere della Sera. The Red Devils' biggest priority in the upcoming transfer window is going to be a number 9. To that end, Tottenham Hotspur star Harry Kane is Erik Ten Hag's preferred option. However, getting the England international from Spurs could be a challenging task. As a result, the Old Trafford side have their eyes on a number of alternative targets, including the Denmark international. A number of clubs have the 20-year-old on their radar. He has been compared to Manchester City striker Erling Haaland. However, Atalanta have no intention of parting ways with the youngster for cheap. Hojlund made his way to Atalanta in the summer of 2022. Instantly, the Danish national has established himself as a key player for the Bergamo-based club. In the current campaign, the 20-year-old has made 27 appearances in all competitions, scoring 8 goals and providing 3 assists. The forward also shone for his national side during the previous international break, scoring a hat-trick and a brace. United's forward line consists of only two natural number 9s at the moment, but Anthony Martial has been injury-prone for most of the campaign. On the other hand, Wout Weghorst is only on loan at the club until the end of the season. Apart from the two, Marcus Rashford has been deployed centrally on a number of occasions this season by Erik ten Hag. The 25-year-old has shouldered the burden of the Dutch manager's attack in Manchester. Therefore, the Old Trafford side could evidently do with a prolific goal scorer. However, for now, Hojlund is still raw and inexperienced, but the 20-year-old is a decent option to have as a backup if we do end up getting him in the coming months. Man United will meet Ryan Gravenberch entourage. Manchester United will meet the entourage of Bayern München midfielder Ryan Gravenberch over a summer transfer. Foot Mercato journalist Santi Awana claims the Red Devils are likely to reinforce their midfield department this summer, and they have already been linked with a move for Brighton and Hove Albion's Alexis McAllister. It's now reported that the club plan to meet Gravenberch's camp, but they are not alone. Arsenal and Liverpool are also interested in signing the Dutch international. Erik ten Hag is reportedly an admirer of the midfielder who played under him at Ajax. United currently have a strong midfield pairing of Casemiro and Christian Eriksen, but Ten Hag may want to add quality backup during the summer transfer window. The likes of Fred and Marcel Sabitzer, currently on loan, have impressed since the turn of the year, but the manager may target younger players with room for improvement. In our opinion, Brighton's Alexis McAllister should be United's top target, considering he can play anywhere in midfield and has been hugely consistent. The Argentina international has 12 goals contributions for Brighton this term, but has also excelled defensively with 2.1 tackles and 5.6 duels won per game. Hence, he should be their prime transfer priority, but Gravenberch could also be pursued if there are multiple midfield exits during the next transfer window. Compared to McAllister, Gravenberch is more defensive-minded. He had a top season under Ten Hag at Ajax last term, but has struggled for minutes at Bayern. In our view, the Dutchman could give preference to United over Arsenal or Liverpool due to Ten Hag, who handed him his first team debut at Ajax a few years ago. Man United could trump Liverpool to Alexis McAllister signing with the Champions League football. Manchester United could trump Liverpool to the signing of Brighton and Hove Albion midfielder Alexis McAllister with the Champions League football. The Red Devils have had a brilliant transformative season under manager Erik ten Hag, and they are currently on course for a top 4 finish. The club are currently third in the league table and already have a 6-point cushion over 5th place Tottenham Hotspur with a game in hand. Hence, they should be strong favourites to join Arsenal and Manchester City in the Champions League next season, despite their injury concerns. In our opinion, this could boost their chances of landing McAllister ahead of Liverpool, who are currently languishing in the 8th position. The Merseyside outfit are 9 points behind 4th place in Newcastle United and look unlikely to recover the deficit by May 28. McAllister's father and agent recently confirmed that the midfielder will leave Brighton this summer. Meanwhile, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that United and Liverpool are interested in signing him. In our opinion, United could have the edge over the Reds with their return to the Champions League. McAllister would be a brilliant acquisition for United, given his ability to play in multiple midfield roles. He started off as a defensive midfielder, but can now operate from the central and attacking midfield positions. The Argentine has 12 goal contributions for Brighton this term, but he has also excelled defensively. McAllister's versatility would ensure that he would be a regular presence in United's starting 11. He is currently valued in upwards of £60 million, but it would be money well spent by the Red Devils. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.